It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes.
All right, let's do it.
We do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
Oh, I came in at the right time here. Very special grand finale,
Let's get
huh?
right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
Prince of Persia. Doesn't Ubisoft have a thing like on Monday? Why would they announce this today?
All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. But we weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Maybe I'm getting old, but this music doesn't mesh with this game at all. Looks good.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
All right, I'm down. Doesn't at all. Probably trying to cater to the younger crowd. Yeah, that's definitely what that. I mean, in terms of the music, you're trying to get that new
January 2024, a brand new
audience that might not have ever played a Prince of Persia to try to care about a Prince of Persia game.
And of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Yes. Yes.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the
I am very excited about this game.
That reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
Oh, I'm so stoked. This is cool. Let's go. Let's do it.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up.
Seems like they're really going hard on the story on this one. Oh, damn. Bro, how is that not a fatality? How is homie getting up from that, dude?
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Ooh, that's cool.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
The partner thing is interesting. It reminds me of like, oh wow. It reminds me of like the Marvel vs. Capcom and Street Fighter games.
For you, or do you secretly covet my throne?
Damn, is that Goro? Looks really good. Striker's back. Jesus. Kano, what? Oh, dude, those are insane. That looks good. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That looks good. Not gonna lie.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the
Ed Boon
franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon! Congratulations. They love you. All right. Well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before,
Weird.
and now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about.
It's weird though because like you have Mortal Kombat 1 and then like you're gonna go to Mortal Kombat 2, or is the next one gonna have a completely different type of name? Like I wonder why they didn't just go with Mortal Kombat and just start it all over again.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game you'll see a roster basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves.
I don't know if that's default for Kano, but I'm not digging Kano's look at all.
You can basically combine these.
He looks like a
characters.
douche.
All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see.
And not like a douche like Kano's supposed to be. Like I miss like the scruffy face and
for what they like seeing.
I don't know. I'm not digging what Kano looks like.
You have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time based?
Differentiate between this one and the OG. Yeah, true.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still just a weird. I mean, when you think about it, Mortal Kombat 1. Like when I say Mortal Kombat 1, like I normally would, attribute that to the original Mortal Kombat.
Do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see, there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously.
It looks good though. It looks real good.
But you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of.
Like it reminds me of when Battlefield did it. It was like you went from Battlefield. What did they do? Battlefield 4. Did they do a Battlefield 5? I can't even remember. I stopped caring about Battlefield. But then they did Battlefield 1, and it was like, what?
Yeah. Some of the
Hey, what do you mean?
Be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can play. Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro.
No, that was Goro.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Wait, so if they're cameo characters, does that mean you can't play as them?
You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close.
Yeah.
Like
It's kind of cool.
Times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working
That's dope.
hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult.
My big bummer though is the fact that like Shang Tsung is a pre-order bonus.
And so
Instead of making him like a secret character or something, that's the changing of the tides when it comes to
a lot more content,
video games now.
A lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters.
Oh, I thought they were going to announce like the beta is going to be this week.
Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing.
Pretty cool looking, not going to lie. They've actually showed some really good games so far.
Weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
This is like a Diablo 4 competitor.
Where are the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
I've never played Path of Exile, so like I'm assuming this is like literally a Diablo clone because it looks just like Diablo to me. Like what's the killer difference between this and Diablo? Playing a bit of PoE while waiting for D4 to come out. Just kind of mad about it. Is it like kind of like a, and not to downplay the game at all, but is it kind of like a poor man's Diablo type of deal? Almost like, because I think I might have played the first one a little bit. I don't remember it though at all. But it looks just like Diablo to me. Part of the original team that created Diablo left and created PoE. Gotcha. That explains the really, really close comparison. What the hell is this? Oh, this is that Exoprimal game? Or is it Street Fighter? What the hell what are we watching right now? Oh, those characters? Oh, okay. Who's gonna get stoked about a game that's not even out yet? That's a weird collab. You could tell even by the people in the crowd, like nobody really clapped to that one. Like what?
That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Oh, we already knew about this one. Everybody starts laughing.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but
They already announced that.
the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
So this is going to be the new thing now. You had, what's his name? Keanu Reeves for Cyberpunk. Nicolas Cage coming on board for this.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
He's so bullshitting. He's so bullshitting there.
I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror. Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
So his character from
he's going to a location,
Massive Talent,
and instead he wakes
whatever it was called.
And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal,
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of goofy.
Expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right.
I love Nicolas Cage, but this is goofy as all hell.
I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast,
Okay.
and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into.
Probably
this
be their
space.
best-selling character ever. Oh,
I'm
for
always
sure.
looking for new adventures. So this
For
to me is
sure.
like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say it took.
You're gonna
me
get so many
nothing
new
but a
people
split
that are gonna
second to
play
say
this
yes.
game now,
And
just because
yeah,
he's in
split
it.
Seconds. What? Excuse me. What I noticed. Excuse me. Sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make,
I love
when you're
him.
doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So
Yep.
that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so
All right,
much.
thank you.
Hopefully the
Have
first of
fun.
many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
Put it
Awesome.
there,
There you
pal.
go. Lock it in.
He's just like, what? Bro is just like, he's gonna get off stage and be like, get me the F out of here.
Officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Bro, it doesn't look like him at all. What? Are you kidding me? Wow. Bro,
Anything goes here.
I am so glad I don't play that. Bro, I'm sorry, but that character model was terrible. From the creators of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter and something else that I didn't get a chance to look. And Epic Games. Witchfire. That doesn't look bad.
Sierra 1, Operation Control clears you for engagement.
And there's something else that I can't get into. Is that VR stuff? Nothing like looks amazing. Like it looks okay.
We have no choice.
Remnant 2.
The root will destroy everything
I'm excited for this one.
for all time. No turning back after this. You sure?
It looks like it could be fun. That doesn't look bad. As long as the gameplay is tight, you know, and it's got a lot of stuff going on with it.
More Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's
I would hope
reveals,
so.
use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises,
Ooh,
another
Warframe.
legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Sonic's my favorite, dude. Here we go. No way, that looks amazing. Oh, this looks awesome. No way. So it's like Mario. Oh. Oh. This one's day one. That looks really good. Oh, old school. Yo. Sonic Superstars. All right. But they didn't, oh, I was going to say, coming fall 2023. Cool. Day one. I'm a huge Sonic fan. So, I'm such a big fan of Sonic that I even broke down and bought my first pair of Crocs because of Sonic.
And as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Not bored running across the map every day.
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
I can't get into these games. I tried so hard. And it's just like... Ugh.
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first.
More power to people that like it.
Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Excess speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired
Later
by
this
the
year,
story
it'll
of
be doing
Pinocchio,
something.
Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
What is this for? Nah, they weren't, were they? Okay. This looks interesting. Oh, this is that Lies of P.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
That doesn't look bad. Oh! They got a demo. Let's grab that while we're watching this.
The demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal. Once you see the gameplay,
Shut
all built
up, trailer.
5. Here we go.
What is this one for? Is this the no. Not what I thought. Looks like Dragon Quest. Okay, I'm a little intrigued by it. I like the anime style graphics. Sandland. That would be one of those guilty pleasure games for me. That looks actually kind of cool.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't.
A weird name, though. A weird name for the game.
That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon.
Like, you put that in a sentence, it's kind of strange. Oh, man, I can't wait to play Sandland. What? Sandland? Sandland.
After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be
show
revealing
Layers of Fear.
number of ambitious new projects.
Didn't I do Layers
Let's
of
see how
Fear?
many you can figure out in this little tease.
Ooh, a sequel to that? That was actually a really fun game. I don't know all that I'm looking at, but some of them look interesting, to say the least. So that was basically a trailer for a showcase of a trailer of games.
This month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMO.
I'm excited for this.
NCSoft and Amazon Games.
I'm excited for this.
Changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
I'm really excited for this one, but I'm a sucker for MMOs.
Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path.
I want to see some gameplay. I could give two shits about CG.
Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
Is that the gameplay? If that's the gameplay, that looked really good. A little too good for an MMO. There's the gameplay. That's cool. That transition from a wolf jumping up into the air and then turning into a hawk, that was cool. Play Throne of Liberty, we'll have to sign up for that.
Looks great. I also
That looked
want to
really
say hello
good.
to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does
Whoa.
a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
It really does. Throne looks really interesting. I'm gonna have to sign up for that playtest. Ah, here's the stupid music that they have to put in to make it all brooding and... Come on. CG. Shows nothing about the game. Alright, there's some gameplay. So those all look like real people? So it's like, whatchamacallit? What's that? That one game that's already out? Conqueror's Blade? Looks a little bit like For Honor. Yeah, it does have like some aesthetics like that, right? Warhaven. Cool. I mean, whatever. I'll care more once I see it in action and not showing like, you know, those siloed experiences. Pass.
Summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of the...
Hey, we're trying to keep Dying Light relevant after Dead Island 2 came out.
You will get the deadliest summers to date.
What? What kind of, That was like the worst little trailer thing. Like, hey, we have stuff coming out for Dying Light. Please play it still. Why own when you can borrow?
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and N-Gin, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change
Seasons.
the topic and descend
Seasons, battle
Joining me is
passes,
the guy who was last
season
on stage at the
passes.
Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
I'm excited for this game. Swear to God, if they have a season pass for this game.
As always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So
God, it's been 13 years since the first one.
Journey, yes.
Holy crap, that makes me feel old.
Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around
I feel like sometimes when they do these little interviews, like it actually like is a detriment to the game, because it's just like listening to them talk right now and about these and asking these questions is just kind of like, oh my God.
I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling.
Interesting. I guess I'm following.
I've always been known for that, and you especially. So we can't wait to see how these stories.
So you can either play it kind of mainly as one character, or you can go back and forth between them.
Of Saga's adventure, we're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Unedited. Couldn't get into the first one. It was definitely different for its time. I enjoyed it. I didn't like, what was that other one they did? American Nightmare. I tried playing that, and I was not a fan of playing that. That was like a DLC or something that came out for the original. It wasn't amazing. Like, I couldn't tell you anything that was special about the first one besides the whole flashlight thing. But I remember enjoying the game. But I don't recall being like amazed by it, if that makes sense. I enjoyed it. So I'm looking forward to this. It looks good. And if it's gonna go for more of like a horror style thematic to it, like, I'm all for that. You know that. Looks kind of like Resident Evil. Why was the person playing reloading after 3 shots? You have a clip of 12, so you fire 3 and reload. What?
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror
I
story.
mean, that wasn't like it was like brand new gameplay. They've shown that gameplay in trailers already.
I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
I'll play it. I mean, I'll definitely play it.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you.
I can't believe it's been 13 years since the first one.
Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Ooh, this I can't wait for.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter.
This is going to be a great game.
On 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight.
I love the first one.
I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
And now it's co-op. That's pretty cool.
My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Oh yeah, day one. That looks sick.
Open the gates. Care to see if we can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Yeah. Ooh, look at that collectors. That looks a little shiny. That looks a little shiny. Is that, what's that, like Kingdom of Thrones game or whatever? Kingdom 2, or I think I played this one a little bit. One of the originals. I mean, at least it looks like it. The gameplay looks like it. I will say this though, whoever did the trailer for this gets an A+ because that looked super epic. Yeah, yes, Your Grace. Give that man a raise.
Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
What? I'm all ears for this one.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
This could be real good.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name.
Toxic Commando? I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty rough. We'll see. That's a big we'll see. I mean, it's got the Carpenter name on it.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter.
Another multiplayer, co-op,
Tons of fun. You guys think any of those?
board shooter.
All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast.
Yeah, that wasn't what I was expecting at all. I was not expecting a co-op zombie
He's a second antagonist.
open world shooter. I don't know. Not what I was expecting, and it looked pretty janky. Left 4 Dead 4. It looks more like Back 4 Blood 2.
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend.
That's not what I was expecting at all. That really put me off. I was like expecting like a really badass like.
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting
Yeah.
power over
Like what makes that John Carpenter? Because there's zombies in it, and monsters and blood.
would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
God, if there's even a story in it.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
It'll probably just turn out to be a open world game with go here, do quests. Here's your main quest. Get loot and shoot zombies.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Wow. Who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
Oh, this looked interesting.
look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
This looks interesting. This has been on my wish list for a very long time, actually. Like, come on, man. How can you get better than that? Literally, like he said, it's Pokemon with guns. Like, that actually looks pretty fun. This, now here's an MMO I couldn't get into. I tried so many times, and it just was ugh. I don't like grind fests, unless there's like actually something I'm really working towards. This I couldn't do. I think it's gorgeous looking, but from an actual, like, fun factor for me, nah. And this is a weird expansion. I was reading up about this. So the whole expansion is basically like, or patch or whatever the hell it is. It's like there's no quests or something. All you do is fight bosses in the entire thing. It's weird. This looks fun. A Lord of the Rings survival game.
Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the great greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Hey, you can build all that? Yo, what's up?
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time.
Again, not gonna lie, the gameplay was kind of janky.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Oh! Whoa! It's the same dude we've seen 30 fucking thousand times! Whoa! Talk about a game that has a art style complex. Like, it doesn't know what the hell it wants to be.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No.
Give me Final Fantasy 16, bro. Nobody wants Final Fantasy 7.
As you're back. You can get
Oh my god, dude.
Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right.
That was good. Everybody was so excited. He's like, by the way, DoorDash.
The story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
That was funny. All right, what is this one?
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Ooh, don't nod.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
That looks kind of good. Color me intrigued.
The man says we face a choice, simple and awful.
Ooh.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again.
That's pretty cool.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. That looks pretty neat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
あなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
I love the Like a Dragon series.
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Whoa. Man Who Erased His Name. Can't wait for that one. That is going to be a fun game. I love that series.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim. What? How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there?
Huh. That's interesting.
Someone else down here. No. Dad, are you there?
Under the Waves. That looks like an interesting little game.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Like, I like playing Call of Duty, but like you don't need to take up real estate in a show like this for a goddamn season of a game. Like, it is not that big of a freaking deal. It's the same shit. Like, I don't know. You're not showing anything new. Woo! A new season!
Next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous...
Of course they have, because they can't make any games, so they got to make consoles.
The first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
It's really sad when all you can do as your part of your game division is basically make special edition consoles that nobody can ever really buy. They actually going to make that one available to purchase?
And here it
Still,
is. The Porsche Xbox
what are you going to do? Play
Series X.
Redfall on
These
that?
Custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com.
Fucking joke, man.
And Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right. Next,
Remember when they actually like let you buy special edition consoles?
the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics
Like you were actually allowed to like pre-order a special edition and it would cost a little bit more, but like you still were able to get it. Now you have to join all these stupid sweepstakes and hope you win one, and it's like, come on, man. If they put as much love and attention into their actual games division as they do their actual hardware division, imagine the type of games they would make.
It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
It's a mobile game?
Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Nintendo Switch and PC. Everybody was cheering for that one.
Promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy.
I tried that game for a little bit.
Content you've been doing, lots going on over there, right?
I played it. I played it for like a couple weeks, and then I just kind of got another mobile game that I got bored with.
Some new game modes.
Yeah, mobile gaming is not for me.
Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's
Dude is excited.
It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes...
Yes.
Doesn't feel like it takes a lot of effort to slap a skin on a device.
A little bit.
It would be nice to be able to actually purchase something you want instead of trying to win it. I agree. But like when they do little things that make it that much more special, like the Star Wars Xbox they brought out where it had like Star Wars sound effects and things. Like that was cool. And you could buy it. It wasn't some try to win. Every single console they've done for the past, I think, 2 generations, you've had to try to win.
+2 power, and let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad, and it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next one.
Yeah, I got a bunch on my one of my favorite mobile games right now is the Street Fighter mobile game. I am addicted to that game. That's literally the only mobile game I've ever played that's gotten me to keep it on my phone and keep playing it. And I got bored of Snap very quickly. Again, not saying it's a bad game. I got bored of it.
Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Oh boy, another game that's mobile and console.
I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil.
My biggest issue with a lot of these game shows still, even to this day, and it's just crazy that it's been like this since I was gaming. It's just like CG trailers, man. Like, how do you look at this and get hyped? Like, I don't understand it. Like, even this actual gameplay, like, cool.
Wayfinders.
Ooh.
Remember the fall.
I played this game for a little bit.
Descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken.
It's finally coming to early access. Right on.
Remember who you were.
We'll be playing this game too.
And return to us.
It's actually not bad.
This world needs champions.
I can't lie though, I have downloaded Fortnite and played it before.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, Scavenger.
A ton of fun playing Save the World Fortnite. Dude, I bought... When Fortnite Save the World first came out, I bought the Founders Edition on PlayStation. And I was so excited for it, and then they just completely destroyed the Save the World. And just gave up on it. And I get it, like, the Fortnite multiplayer is where they make all of their money. But it's like, man, fuck, that's not why I bought the Founders Edition when it first came out. Like, I didn't spend $150 to play a free-to-play game. Like, I paid $150 to play that Save the World. I was really bummed about that. I get it from a business perspective, but shit, man. They just let that mode die.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth.
Does anybody even subscribe to Peacock unless you like are an Xfinity customer?
This is gonna be fun. Ha, swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need 4 wheels to kick your ass. Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had dumps like a truck. That's like what? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? Then don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
But you said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
Huh.
You're coming with me.
That's kind of cool.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
Looks alright. I ain't wish listing it, but it looks alright.
Game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting.
Yeah, another
like
dungeon
Doom
crawler.
Magic. It also
The
has
whole
a
like
cast
rewinding time
led by
thing and
Karen
like
Arnett as the main
having
character,
other
Jack,
people
who joins
out
us now.
with you, like yourself, kind of cool. It's a little bit different. It could definitely change it up enough to where it doesn't feel like you're just doing another hack and slash dungeon crawler.
Gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage. That
This looks
controls
okay.
forms of magic,
It
triple threat.
looks a
He's
little
fast, he's fun, but he
generic,
gets the job done.
if I remember correctly.
It's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it. With all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he
Comes from nothing
during
to
a
become
time
the
of
savior of the
intense trauma,
world.
He summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Cora's in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
It's an EA game, so that means it's going to play like shit when it launches.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Get to the control room and protect Selko. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
I wish it wouldn't like do this like back and forth right now, like the fading in and out. Like just show the gameplay. Spells are cool looking. And I know it comes out this summer, so we'll definitely be giving this game a shot. It reminds me of a game that's already come out before, and I can't place my finger on what game I'm thinking of. Even like some of the spells and things remind me of another game, and I don't know what it is. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue. I can like picture it, but I can't think of what the hell it was called.
I want to be an immortal.
One battle mage to rule them all.
You're what's called a Triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
You're a Triarch.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Sigil up on July 20th. Yeah, we'll play it.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out
Raw
this
gameplay,
summer from
except for the cuts.
Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Oh, another season of Fortnite. Feels like Dishonored, kind of. That Battle Mage game, Immortals of Avernium or whatever, Avernium. It seems like, I mean, unless it's like overly bloated with story and stuff, it seems like it could be one of those cool like weekender games, you know, or like those games that like you kind of blow through in a couple days maybe. Yay!
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally,
Hooray.
guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I
What could
want to
it
thank
be?
them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated
Final Fantasy?
upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
The rumors were true.
Here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Oh, it was Final Fantasy. Yo, what's up, Indicas?
Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
Miss any good announcements?
But in reality, it's
I mean, nothing that was really earth-shattering. This is like the big grand finale announcement.
What's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he
Is the
been?
new Final Fantasy VII.
And you're asking me this?
It's kind of weird saying that, the new Final Fantasy VII.
As far as I know,
Sonic looked really good. Yeah. Sonic looked actually really cool, but it wasn't like earth-shattering. Right? Like it looked good, but
the blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hope,
this looks okay.
connected to Sephiroth.
Looks just like the other one.
Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened.
Alan Wake 2 looked okay.
why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Turkey? She's still a turkey. I'm more excited for Final Fantasy 16.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Green.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
Never gotten into the Final Fantasy games.
That I killed her.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like you've said, you're not a big into the stories, and that's basically all Final Fantasy is. I mean, it's massive story. Available on 2 discs. Woo!
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII.